Hey everyone, it's Yosemite Sam's here. Welcome back to my channel. So I am doing another video because I just finished week 2 at ALS. Basically, I'm at the school so I can get my E5 rank with the Air Force. If you looked at my previous video, you would know that I am prior service and only been in the Air Force for about a year and some change. And now I'm here doing Airmen Leadership School. So if you saw from my previous video how I've been struggling throughout that first week or week and a half, and second week went pretty smoothly. So my anxiety didn't build up as much on the second week because I was a little, well, I would say when we had to do our presentation. Basically with the first presentation, I had the whole weekend to get it together. The presentation, I was very nervous, of course, and it's weird because I don't have a problem speaking in front of people, but I think the fact that I know that my brain knows I'm in school, I can be graded for this. I was really excited to the point where, the anxiety was kind of like adrenaline a little bit. And I had the class leader that was sitting in a chair in case if I needed him to click for my slides, because we had to put slides together in case he had to click on my slides. And then I had another guy in the class that was next to me, and he's so helpful. I love him. I love everyone. They're all really helpful. And one of them suggested push-ups, and I was like, because they were like, shake it off, and I was like, I'm gonna just shake it off like Mariah Carey. But we did push-ups together, and then I was a little more relaxed, and then I already rehearsed everything, that weekend. So all I had to do was just do it, like Nike. And I had a joke slide in my PowerPoint too, and it was the last slide. And I had my last slide was Lil Wayne. It was like a gif of him when he was doing that in the music video for Uproar. I didn't even get to go to my slide. I mean, I clicked on it, but the joke didn't come out because I was already done. But everyone seemed to like it. They was like, you did a really great job. And it was great because I felt like I faced my fear at that time, and I wasn't too nervous. But we did another presentation. I did much better than the last one. I also made time as well. I just did what I had to do, and that was it. I was getting nervous in the beginning, but I just kept telling myself, like, don't care, don't care too much. Like, that's what I tell myself, just to bring myself down to the point where I'm comfortable and also give out the presentation that I need to give out. So I would just tell myself not to care. And I kept saying that to myself to the point where I exhaled, and it was a bit of a relief. So by the time I got up, I did my presentation. I was a little more passionate with what I was speaking of too, and just smiled and seemed happy. Everyone loved it too, and everyone saw that relief that I had in the middle of doing my briefing as well. So it was pretty cool. I was just glad to get it done and over with. Everyone else in the class has been progressing. I feel like we progress at kind of like at the same rate. Like, we're all just learning and just trying to be better leaders, trying to be better supervisors, because when we go back, we may have something waiting on us or just extra responsibility. I love my classmates so much. Like, we just sit and laugh all day to the point where it makes me feel even more comfortable, and everyone is just so helpful. We're just there for each other, which is great because the experience is different for everyone. I am like, if everyone else is positive around me, I can be positive as well. It's just because I'm more of a negative kind of person, or just someone that complains all the time. The fact that everyone is like, it's not like we're embracing the suck, because it doesn't suck. It's just, we're just here, and we're here together. So we're just gonna make the best of it and learn what we need to do. But everything is just so useful. There's a lot of things that I like of the curriculum that we do, and a lot, I don't really care for, or I just really enjoy the class. my instructor, my classmates, everything. So it has gotten a lot smoothly for me. And as you can see, this is week 2 and I already, you know, got my briefings out and everything and feeling more comfortable with myself in the class with those people in the curriculum and what we're doing. I did go to this store. It said it was like a hip hop store or something like that. And it was one of the days in the week where we were let off a little early. And I was just driving around. I was like, a hip hop store. Let me see what this looks like. So I went inside and the guys are really, really nice and gave me a couple of flyers and everything. He sells like Gucci and some other name brand stuff as well. I don't really wear name brand stuff. But I bought a sweater from him and I like it. It's a men's sweater, but I can rock a men's sweater. So that was nice. It was something I did on my downtime. With my classmates, we do try and hang out with each other on the weekends or during the week, maybe have dinner or something like that. So for this week, I suggested for us to go out to maybe, you know, have a hookah night, go to a hookah lounge or a hookah bar, whatever. And we found one. It's called Cherry Street, and it's on Cherry Street, I believe, in Macon, Georgia. And we went over there and we were like, they didn't have a bar. I thought they had a bar, but it's solely bring your own beer or bring your own drinks. So it was a big group of us from the class, or at least half of the class. And you know, we went bar hopping a little bit, got some drinks in us and had great conversations. And I was just, you know, everyone just let loose and it was just fun. Everyone's relaxed and enjoying each other's company. That's why I just put it out there. And if anyone wants to come, they can join, whatever. And I was just glad for the amount of people that came up. And I was just glad that we all was able to hang out and everything. And it was just so much fun. If you are going to ALS soon or in the future, just have questions or anything about it, if you saw my previous video, I was flustered, I had anxiety to the point where I was mentally exhausting myself. And here at week 2, you know, facing my fears, getting those briefings out of the way on week 2, and I'm chilling. So it's not as scary as you may think it is. If you have a fear of public speaking, the only and best thing to do is to keep practicing. Like once you keep practicing and just be in tune with yourself, knowing what you're talking about, even if you don't know what you're talking about, you know, you could do like an impromptu speech or something. Just talk. That's all public speaking is, talking. So I'm gonna end this video right here. Thank you so much, guys. And I'm like scratching and everything a lot. It's just, today was actually a really long day. I need to take a shower, eat, and I'm gonna binge watch on Dr. Stone. So binge watch that for the rest of the night, do my homework, you know, things like that. It's a video just to let you guys know what week 2 was for me and my experience. I can't say this is the same experience you'll get for yourself when or if you go to ALS or any type of military school, but if you do go to any type of military school, just make the best of it, breathe, and try to relax. And it is time for a give and take. So I gave my experience to you guys for this week. If you want to put a comment down below, if you're in the military or any questions for me about the military, or going to ALS soon, or Army stuff, things like that. Put a comment down below, we can talk about it. And yes, thank you for watching this video with me, and bye.